Good morning, guys. It is September 6th, 2025. It is about 15 minutes till 9 in the AM right now. We are just going to go and look around at some of the areas that got hit by Helene last September. We're coming up on a year now, guys, believe it or not. This has definitely been the fastest year of my life. But anyway, obviously you guys that watch the channel, you know this was all flooded right here. This was all water in this whole area. We'll go down here and stand on the side of the Alvarado Station here in a minute, but I'm going to check this spot out over here. We get up on the bridge and then we're going to go down the river there a little bit and check that spot out. I think we're also going to walk down the trail to the confluence maybe. But yeah, guys, we're right here in Alvarado. You can still see there's a little bit of trash piled up back here. That's been there since Helene. So it's still an ongoing process. We'll be back in just a minute, guys. All right, guys, here you go. Coming up on a year. Last year, this was all water all the way over. And I've got a video, I think it's on my phone. I was standing right over here on this edge. It was raining, and I was saying if it keeps raining, this is going to be bad. And then shortly after that, of course, this was all flooded out. We've got Michael's place tore down over here, but it's been sitting over there tore down for several weeks now. When they get that cleaned up, I'll definitely come down and get a video. But we're about to head down. Well, actually, we're going to head over here first, check some of this out. But we'll be back here in a few minutes.
I get that on slow-mo.
It's that time of year again. Shout out to Scott back here. He's got an awesome little setup, got a little electric bike and everything, man. Pretty awesome. I don't know if you guys remember walking this last year, but it certainly didn't look like this. Now last year this was all pretty much eat out. If you remember, there was a big pile of debris over in here. They came, burnt all that, leveled everything out to a certain degree, and put this grass seed in here. There was a huge hole right here. Let's go check it out. We got some more coming through. Somebody don't know where they're going. Is this the same group? I just stepped in a mud puddle and I don't have my boots on. Not good. Yeah, these guys are lost, I think. So yeah, as I was saying, guys, this right here was just a giant hole last year. In one season. It's just amazing to me. In one season. If you didn't know this was not here last year, you wouldn't know. I mean, it's impressive, to say the least. I mean, you know, this was all scoured here last year. They came in here and had to put this stuff back. I want you to look at the, you know, you can still see remnants of the stuff that they burnt and then just pushed over here. So yeah, in one year, one season, came back as if nothing ever happened. one of the few trees that didn't get wiped out over here on the edge. And I guess this thing must have somehow stayed here. If I was to think back, I would have thought that nothing was here, but this thing had to have been here. This didn't grow like this in 1 year. Maybe that thing up there was left behind, but obviously it would have been bare, you know. I have never stepped foot on this thing. Well, last year at about this time, approximately, this was all underwater. I don't think they've done any repairs on the decking here or any of the structure, and I could be wrong about that, but it doesn't look like it. I don't see any noticeably new wood or anything, but still there. If you didn't know it'd been hit, you wouldn't know it. This area down here looks incredible. And right here is where I was standing when I made that video with my phone. I'll get back on my phone and find that video. It might take a second, but I'll find it, put it in right here. You can see we're several feet up off the edge right here. Probably, I don't know, 4 feet, at least 3.5 feet. And of course the water was up here and getting ready to crest into this area. Yeah, I'll put that video up right here. All right, guys, we've had a lot of rain. We're right here across from the Alvarado Station. The boat takeout is about right there somewhere. The river normally runs up through about right there. It's not going to be long, and this will be up to this little area. I have seen it get up in the road right there before, and if the rain keeps going the way it has been, it will be up there again. But you can see there's some major flooding going on down through here. This thing got jacked up a little bit, but looks like you can still use it somewhat. It's in here a little sideways now. Still right here in Alvarado. Still same area over here. I'm just amazed at how good it actually looks. You know, it's jewel weed. All right, we are up here on the bridge in Alvarado. Obviously, we were just down here. Alvarado Station's over here. We are gonna go check out this little section down here in a little bit. It's crazy how it changed this river. You got a lot more of a channel over here on this side now. It piled all this rock in here. This didn't used to be like that. It was just wide across through here, but not anymore. And of course, this edge down through here that just got scoured off. That used to come all the way out to that edge. but that got ripped off, and this was all rock right here earlier this year. But of course now you can see it's all growing up. We'll go down there and check it out. You can see the edge. Like I said, we'll go down there and check it out, but you can see the edge over here is still not got anything growing on it. That's because the water was up there, but it's recently dropped down over the past month or two. So yeah, that will probably be grown up early next year. I don't know, we'll probably get a lot of rain this winter. It'll be interesting to see what that looks like early next year. Obviously, we'll be keeping up with it. Earlier this year, this is where we put in to go fishing for catfish. Obviously, this was all water up here. But yeah, that just tells you how far this lake gets up here. Wineries right over here. We go up here and check out that one area that I was talking about from the bridge. So I've got 2 pair of these boots. One pair has a hole in it, and I'm not sure which pair I've got on. So we're going to try to avoid any deep water. But these things are great for walking through mud. Yeah, we got to get our daily dose of nature in here. See if we can sneak up on this guy. Nope. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, down here in Alvarado, aside from, you know, everything being grown up, still it looks like that storm just came through here. But you can see Mother Nature already taking back over right here. You can see jewelweed growing in there, bunch of stuff growing back in through there. As a matter of fact, this tree that's jacked up and in here sideways looks like it may live. But yeah, it's still a mess here in Alvarado. This isn't the only spot like this. There's a couple more piles of stuff up there. But as I was saying, this edge, and if you've seen my videos from earlier this year, you already know this, but this edge that we're on right here used to go all the way out to the end of this over there. So it basically peeled, I don't know, 2.5, 3 feet of edge off of here, and this is at least 40 feet across here. You used to not be able to get down this edge right here. It was grown up so bad. But obviously now, it's an easy place to fish. The only thing is, you don't really want to fish here. This will eventually be grown back up to that same point just because people don't come through here that much. This hole here is okay when the water's up. But it's just, you know, this area itself is highly pressured, so I don't usually see a lot of huge fish caught here. I need to go up under the rock. What you doing, dude? These are some of the best I've ever seen. Let's see what happens. So yeah, that water came down through here, pushed this driveway off over into the edge here. And you can still see it somewhat, but for the most part, one season and it's grown back up. Well, we stood right here last year, the end of the year and early this year. And this was completely full of debris and whatnot down here. But obviously the lake has been up. The lake comes up to here. And slowly but surely, it looks like it moved most everything on down to the lake. We are on the South Fork of the Holston right here, almost into the lake. Right down around that bend there, goes into the lake. Middle Fork meets up with it right down there. I do see a good bit of debris back here on this edge, on the right edge up there. Considerably less than what was here, but it's had to go somewhere. I guess it's all the way down at the dam at this point, or you know, strewn about all the way to the dam. Look at this jug up here, pretty much completely buried. I don't know if you can even see it. I can barely see it on the camera, but it's like right here somewhere. We had a pretty good rain last night. It's overcast, cloudy. The water's a little bit muddy. The temperature's about perfect out here right now. I would imagine this would be a really good day to be catching some catfish. If it was me, I'd go right up the river right here, basically to where the lake ends, because that's what this is right now. The lake is pushing all this water back up in here, and just up here is where that ends. I would almost guarantee some catfish out there today. This area here, trestle's right over here. The lake is right here. But this area here was just piled full of junk that is pretty much, for the most part, now gone. You can see over there on that other side, they've piled some debris up here in a couple piles. So they've definitely been over there cleaning that up. I don't think anyone cleaned this up over here. I think it just happened to move down with the lake, and obviously not all of it. You can still see a little bit of junk over in here. We're gonna go get on the bridge and check it out. I tell you guys, this has been one of the best growing seasons that we've ever had. Look at this. Look how green, how pretty that thing is. Pretty amazing. And this thing's fresh out, so I mean, maybe they always look like that, but that thing looks healthy. Should I eat this chestnut? Yeah, I know. It's not a chestnut. Still a little bit of a mess down there, but nothing like it was. Looks like there's a little bit of stuff piled up over there. They're fishing that edge. This over here is pretty much completely gone. This whole area was packed full of everything you can imagine. Of course, it's not down there anymore. Well, right here was a mess. Still not beautiful, but the computers and TVs and chairs and all that good stuff looks to be gone from this area. I do not know how good you guys can see it, but there's a huge snapping turtle right down here. Two turtles right down here. One's kind of over in this area, and then the other one, well, he was over here, he just dipped. It looks like there might be a small turtle right here on that log, but I'm half blind, so I could be wrong. There's a little guy right here taking off. A lot of turtles in here though. Oh, there's a guy right there on the edge, right over here. Is that a turtle? What is that? Oh, he just chased off a little turtle. You guys can't see that, but that's... What in the world is that? I wonder if I can get down there to it before it makes its way into the water. We'll try. I'm never gonna make it down here. Never gonna make it down here before he takes off, but I am very interested in seeing what this thing is. It looked weird to me. It looked like a turtle with a really long nose. He was right over here on this edge. He probably done took off, knowing my luck. Yeah, he done took off and made his way into the water. I wanted to see what that thing was. It was definitely unique looking. I don't see any footprints. of any sort, but I think he was right here. Maybe it was a bird? I don't know. Look here at this guy. How are you doing there today, sir? Boy, I'd hate for that guy to get a hold of me. Ah, right there's what was down here on the edge. And he was just squatted down real low on the ground, hiding is what happened. He was hiding, sneaking up on that small turtle. He was gonna ambush it, but that turtle saw him. And I'm sure that you guys probably couldn't see that in that video, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy right here was our culprit. He was squatted down on the ground so bad. And when I looked back there in that area, I was just telling you guys I was looking for footprints. It looked like there had been a bird right there. When we go back that way, I'll show you. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was trying to sneak up on that little turtle. There was a turtle down there probably about that big around. Sorry guys, I just love nature. I love to get out here and look around. Another turtle right here, guys. You can see his back coming up out of the water right there. That could possibly actually be the same turtle that I saw back there. But when I was looking for those footprints of what I thought was sneaking up on that turtle, I'll show you the area we were in. It was right here, and he literally crawled over to here. If you look very closely, and you guys may not even be able to see this in the film, but it looks like you can see some feet prints from a bird here. Now I don't see them back this way. Actually, as a matter of fact, I do. Right here's one. You can very faintly see it, but it's there. Look at this massive wake, guy. I didn't know we had sharks out here in Holston Lake. Looks like a rock, but it's not. Right on this log here is where I thought I saw that turtle from up top, and I'm pretty sure he just heard me and jumped off the log. Yeah, he's out of here. Oh, look at that pine knot. Sure is a nice one. Look at this piece of driftwood here. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome in a 50-gallon aquarium. Look at this piece here. Tell me that one wouldn't be awesome in a 30-gallon, even a 20-gallon. I mean, that's ideal right there. And there's several more in here, but those just stood out. Phew. I'll tell you what, guys, I didn't really know about this down here. I mean, there were obviously some other sections of trestle that are not in good shape, but holy cow. This here should probably be looked at pretty quick. I mean, there's not much left of that right here. If that goes, that means this drops. Which, I mean, I'm sure there's enough structure here to keep this thing from falling completely, but you can see this whole thing is pretty much gone. This one over here is not in the best shape either. And maybe that 660 million, some of it's allocated for this, but you can see there is nothing holding that up, really. Surely to goodness they've been down here and seen this. That right there in particular does not look good to me. But, I mean, what do I know? Look here, guys, I made my way back over here to this side, and I want you to look. That's that buckeye I threw down here earlier. I happened to come upon it again. Isn't that something? It is a bit wet, a bit nasty, and a bit muddy out here. But I've seen a lot of people on e-bikes. So, you know, I thought that you couldn't get them wet and muddy. But there's people out here riding. I mean, it's not like they're riding through the mud puddles, I'm sure. But that's pretty neat. My question with the whole e-bike thing is, why hasn't someone put some sort of an alternator on these things yet? I have not seen one yet that will charge as you ride it. I mean, isn't it common sense that when you run into a downhill and you don't have to pedal, or, you know, just anytime the wheels are turning, there should be some kind of mechanism in there that's charging the battery. So whoever does that first is going to be a bazillionaire. Here are the chestnuts, guys. Right here in this yard. Yes, sir. There's lunch. There's some dinner right there. Breakfast for tomorrow. Snack right here. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. Trestle right there. We're heading up towards Damascus right now, but I think this is Alvarado Road that we are on, and of course that area over there got hit pretty good. You can see the sideways trees in there, but you can also see that everything's pretty much grown back up, and you know, looks almost as good as it ever did. Definitely changed the river right here. We are here at the Damascus Old Mill. Figured we'd just come down here and check this little area out. This was one spot where they just piled in a bunch of debris that came from all over the area, I'm sure. And you can see it's still a mess, but you can also see that Mother Nature's trying to take this back.
Yeah, exactly. Take a few of these rocks, what I can take. Build some walls in my yard with this stuff. That's a cool.
We came through here last time,
You can make that.
or you know, last year about this time. This
Yep.
was all covered up with gravel and grit
little
and
later.
debris.
A little later. Because it didn't happen until the 26th. But yes. Big change.
Wanted to come over here and check this thing out. Beautiful. I just want to drive it one time. Just one time. Now that is a pretty car. Yeah, I just don't know where I would get my stereo at.
Oh, the problems. You mean
Beautiful. What is this thing? 5-speed, 6-speed, 50-speed? I don't know. Sweet car.
Morning, everybody.
Let's go over here and check this guy's painting out.
Yeah, this looks cool. This is cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you live local? Sorry.
I live in Blood Rock, so
Oh, cool.
not too far.
Mike has a YouTube.
Very nice.
Beautiful Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so we'll put it up on there.
Awesome.
What's your name?
I'm Jacob Daniels.
Jacob Daniels. Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet y'all.
Looking good. I like it.
This is cool.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Do you have Instagram or Facebook?
Jacob Daniels Art is my...
Okay.
Jacob Daniels Art, guys.
Not a muralist per se, but they wanted me to do a mural. It's not even really my style of painting, but...
I like it. Looks
yeah,
good.
It's kind
Looks
of, they
good.
wanted kind of like a postcard.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
looks exactly
vintage
like
look.
that. Yeah,
So,
I love your sketch.
But colorful at the same time. It
Yeah.
kind of pops, so...
It's looking great. Let me go look at the weather.
All right. What is it?
It's a butterfly, but it's bright orange. When it opens up, it's pale orange on the sides. It just flew in front of me. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. I don't want to scare it. Let it rest. Let it rest. Remind me to restock my card holder. So was this actually functional before the flood? Do you know?
No.
Oh, okay, it's been sitting like that forever.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just here to ask all the stupid questions, that's all.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Now, the trout derby's coming up again soon, right? Out
This
here?
month.
This month?
Don't know the date, but it's going to have to be either next weekend or the weekend after, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it could be the last weekend.
I didn't see a sign.
We will
We'll have to
see.
Keep an eye out for it. Look at this, Mama. one with duck or goose. I can't tell. It looks like there's little babies.
And go up there and check them out.
Yeah, or there's little ducks with the geese. I can't tell that either. Too far. Cool.
Check this guy out. Let's go down here and see. You guys tell me what this is. Is it a glowworm?
Careful, baby, you're gonna knock him off. Is he stranded?
It looks like he is. Should we put him over on the other side?
Yeah, because he can't get off of that if the river came up.
Come on here, bud. I'll help you. Let's go. Don't fall in the water. Oh, he fell in the water, boy. I'll tell you what, if you were a trout.
That'd be a tasty bite.
There you go, dude. Mother Nature took this back pretty much immediately, didn't it?
Squash plant, or is it a
Some sort of gourd of a... Check these guys out over here. They're sleeping. Boy, it is pretty out here today.
Oh, look at there's a bobber on the
Yep.
stump.
Sure enough.
Get the debris stuck up against the side over there.
Yeah, that's always been like that
Yeah.
for the most part.
Oh, even before the flood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You would know better than me since you fished right here a lot. Look fish over there?
Look at all these guys over here.
Yeah. It's a good spot to hang out, isn't it?
This place over here, this one right
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
I am
Yeah.
amazed that it's still there.
Yeah.
That's the one that pretty much everything was gone from under it. The porch was or the roof was falling down,
Yeah.
but they managed to save that thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Now we just need to make sure they stay booked.
Don't see these guys very often in this form. A lot of times they're dried up and dead. But this little guy, yeah, get that thing out of my face. He's still going. For how much longer, I don't know. He needs to go find him a tree. Have a good day, my friend. Still here at the old mill, right off this side of the old mill. You can see where they came and put straw in here. It doesn't look like they seeded this area, but maybe they did. Either way, it's growing. I'm pretty sure I've run into these guys over here before too somewhere.
Hi guys.
What's going on, babies? In Damascus, once again, we have had a good bit of rain. I guess you can see that. The old bridge is still over here. Wow, this hole down to about nothing. Looks like these guys are staying fairly busy.
I'm gonna drop these cards down there for him.
Already got the stonework done on this one. This area sure looks a lot different right here. The last I heard, those guys are not renting out anything. That may have changed. I don't know. But this looks good. Not sure who did this one, but pretty nice. New porch on the back.
Drive down through here. Got the parking graded out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off over here. Yeah, wait till you see the ones of the trestle across the lake.
I have. I've sent pictures.
No, you ain't. I don't think you've seen what I'm talking about, but
Really?
yeah,
Look at this.
yeah,
That's
that
a
piece
full one
there's
of the
gone.
verticals.
Yeah, that one back there looks pretty solid still.
It does, but why not just come in and at least shore these up with new timber, you know?
Why would you do that when somebody can just put that money in their pocket?
No comment.
Clearly that was just a joke. They got them a nice driveway back in here.
Yeah. I feel like I'm trespassing to go through there, so I'm not going to go over there. I think that's private property.
Now this section here got wiped out, remember? This was pretty much
Filling in nicely.
a bunch of mess down here, and then they came and cleaned it out. But once again, Mother Nature,
Making it look good.
she's gonna have it back
Yep.
one way or another. She is a bad mother. Nature.
Oh, she is.
I do not think they seeded any of this, but obviously it's grown back up. Here soon we'll be down here for that trout days. There'll be people all up and down through here catching some monsters. There's probably still a few in here from the last one.
You talking about trout?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think.
They caught some nice ones right here in this hole. Of course, they caught some nice ones all down through here, honestly.
Yeah, they catch a really nice one all over through here. And you're right, there's still some left, right? So.
I don't know, but obviously they'll put more in when they do this next one. Well, that side over there looks amazing compared to what it looked like.
This one. Touch me now.
Looks like they have been in here somewhat recently, pushing this stuff over. You can see that it's still green, but it's drying out. doing, Pooch?
Oh,
Hey, baby.
you're
What's your name?
beautiful.
Pudding?
His name's Wesson.
Wesson.
Yeah, I got his daddy's name's Ruger, and I bird hunt.
Oh, there you
cool.
go.
You ever heard of a German short-haired pointer?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what. But he's a rare. We got him. He was the only black one out of the litter.
You
Wow.
can't tell that I like black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got a little white on his feet and a little white on his chest.
He's
But
so beautiful.
his mama's solid liver, AKC, and his daddy's black and white ticked. You know, a lot of them are patched.
Yeah.
But he was.
He is a pretty pooch.
Solid.
Pretty pooch.
Oh,
Hey,
he's
baby.
handsome.
Hey, baby.
I bet you did. He's beautiful.
you're
He's
so
so
sweet.
sweet too.
Oh man, he's a mess. He sleeps in the bed.
All right, Weston. It was
He
nice to
doesn't know
meet you.
He's not a human, right? Take
Have a good one, bud. Came through here last week and that thing was almost gone, but it's in about the same shape it was last week. Won't be long, it'll be done for. We are coming up on this Route 58 area that was repaired. You can see that there's still a lot of debris and stuff over there on the creek's edge. This is basically where the creeper trail ends right here. Trestle 18. First time we ever been here.
Fun.
It is a really nice day out here. Apparently they don't want anybody on the trail. Ain't much changed here. As you can see over there where Mother Nature along with man has started to make that comeback. Look at this weed. Fireweed. I had some fireweed one time.
I believe we're not talking about the same thing. Oh, you're beautiful.
Boy, how many times did we walk this, guys? Very many. Getting ready to go up here to my spot where I used to stand when there was no road. But yeah, you can see over here on the other side, they've cleaned that up pretty good and threw some grass seed out there. It's coming along. Yeah, here's the spot where I stood many times, guys. There's a vehicle coming this way. Not gonna go down there. We've been down there 1,000 times and nothing's changed. So
It is definitely the same right now.
we are still right here off of Route 58 in the section that got redone here. It's amazing to me how all this stuff filled in. I mean, I know it's to be expected, things are gonna grow, but yeah, it just comes back quick. I'm gonna go over here and see if somebody runs over and puts a beat down on me. Well, guys, I just figured out which pair of boots I've got on. It's the one with the hole in it. I haven't been here in a while. Doesn't look like there's been much of anybody else over here in a while either. Sure have cleaned a lot up down there in that straight branch area. Straight branch parking area is coming up here soon, but you can see, and I noticed back there a little bit, they had come to the other side of the trail, basically on this side of the trail, and cleaned a bunch of stuff up down there. I guess we're gonna ride down here, guys. They got the sign covered up that says not open to the public.
And they got the chain out of the way.
It appears they've got this area back open. They don't have any no trespassing signs up, or work area signs or anything, and I do not see any sort of work vehicles down here at this point. So I'm thinking maybe they're allowing you to go from here down that way. I don't know that for a fact. Obviously they've still got this thing here going up that way, but I don't see anything down this way. However, that trestle number 18 is down there that's blocked off, so I don't know, maybe they're letting people come in here to go fishing, but
It doesn't say, oh, that's okay, but it's not blocked that way?
no, I don't see anything down through here, so we're gonna walk down through here. Hope we don't get shot at. It's crazy. I mean, this area was just a hole here a few weeks ago. You can see the grass is already starting to grow that they threw in there. Be interesting to come back here next year. Obviously they just got done cleaning this up, but I imagine by the end of next year, or by this time next year, it's probably all gonna be looking like that. So we'll definitely be here to find out. Boy, it piled the rock in right there, didn't it? This will definitely be a little bit easier to fish down through here, won't it? This is where they had their little road across through there. Well, they made a pretty little hole right here. Yeah, I like this spot. This was just a big hole not long ago right here, and this is the section over here that I was saying they had been in and got some grass seed laid in there. Yeah, all the way back in through there they have. Well, that right there took care of that trestle.
I don't think it was a trestle. I think it was just a trail.
Was it just a trail? It just got washed out?
Yeah, from the wall.
That's possible.
Yeah, I don't think it was a trestle.
This wasn't done the last time that we were down through here.
No, you mean right here? Yeah, no, this was not here. They must have gone in again and then got more stuff off the river.
I'm interested to see this
like a
next
backup
trestle down here, how bad it still is, or if they've cleaned it up down in there. It does not look like they continued down this way. Yeah, yeah, they haven't been down this far yet. Still a mess. They'll be here before long.
Yeah, they will. I'm surprised they just didn't keep going while they're
We are going to go down here and check out Bear Tree Lake. As most of you guys know, this was drained here recently. I think it is filling back up.
We've never been this way before, either one of us. This is our first time coming in this side.
Can't believe they've got all this parking. I cannot imagine this has ever been full.
This is just a little roundabout.
Maybe it was full at some time, but
Oh, we can just walk right over there. That's, yeah. It's okay. It's so busy out here, we should really be considerate of others.
yeah, just park her right here and we'll be all right.
Guys, we're in the loading zone. We're being very illegal.
No lifeguard on duty, by the way. As far as I know, they drain this thing all the time.
Really?
But when was the last time they drained it? I don't know.
Is it because it gets too full of debris, or what's the purpose?
I'm not sure.
Where do all the fish go? Oh, out into the middle of it.
No, there was nothing in here, put it that way. It was drained down to a small stream.
Well, what happens to all the bass and everything?
I'm sure they probably go down the
Spillway?
Drain. They're probably out in the creek somewhere now. It does have some water back in it, I think.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I could be wrong. I think maybe it was down this low, but let's go down here and look. Try not to get sucked up in this quicksand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think any more water is actually in here. Maybe a little bit more.
Well, it's running in from the gate, so it has to be.
It's got to be filling up a little bit, doesn't
it?
it?
Rained a lot this week.
Yeah.
Or the last couple of days, thankfully. Gosh, I'm so thankful for that.
But yeah, I don't think it's unusual for them to drain this thing. How often? I don't know, but boy, it sure is beautiful up here.
Look at this.
What, all the...
Oh, look at this. Just fishermen dumping their garbage
Yeah.
right off the thing.
That aggravates me more than anything.
Oh my gosh. And you know it's the fishermen. It's all fishing
Yeah,
lids
yeah.
to night crawlers and stuff.
I would never throw any of that
That's
stuff out
just
like that. But
disgusting and disheartening.
this is multiple
People
doing this. Or the same people coming back week after week.
Right. Still
Either
sad.
way, that's pretty daggone sorry.
Yeah, look at out to there.
Yeah.
There's more of it. It just needs to be picked up.
Yeah, I'd say more often than not, they probably leave it sitting up here and it gets blown in there.
Yeah.
But obviously some people are throwing the stuff in there.
Yeah.
Lazy bum.
Yeah. It's ironic you want to come out here and catch fish that you can keep and you pollute it.
No doubt. Nuts.
It's the creepy fisherman, leaky boot killer you're hearing there in the background, guys.
I have to wonder why they quit doing stuff here. I mean, maybe they still do things here, but I haven't seen people up here like back when we were kids, you know. Back when we were kids, that whole little beach area right here was sectioned off, and, you know, there was always a lot of people out here on the weekends, but I haven't seen it like that in years. Like I said, I don't know if they even do anything up here much anymore. All these buildings look like they're in fairly good shape, so they must be maintaining them, but I really don't know.
A nice space. It'd be nice to have something out here.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no bathrooms in this, though. I think it's all. Last time we were up here, there were.
baby, there's 100,000 bathrooms out there.
Yes, for you and I, but everybody doesn't necessarily feel that way.
You know what they say? You don't know what you're missing until you start. Now they have been down in here cleaning up. I don't know if they'll be doing stuff back up here this year again or not, but this summer we get some warm weather. I definitely want to come up here and, like, all that parking over there, what is that for? I can't imagine that this would have ever had that many people down in
Group
here.
camping.
Camping.
Group camping, like big groups.
Yeah, they've definitely been up through here cleaning stuff up and getting the mess out. That's say Department of Agriculture or something?
It's U.S. Forest Service.
Yeah. Okay. Mother Nature hasn't quite taken this back over yet, but it won't be long. In 5 years, you probably won't even, well, I don't know,
Yeah.
10 years maybe.
Yeah. Really took a lot of trees down.
Here we go, boys and girls, down Grassy Ridge once again. I see they've got the other side of the bridge here. Well, not the other side of the bridge, but they got the concrete formed up here on this side.
Yeah, that's good.
Somebody left their knee pads there on top of the wall.
Yeah. Probably to dry out or something. Maybe get super wet now this week. Oh, look at that. They got a sumper going. Nice. Oh, they got a middle footing there they're putting in.
Metal footing. Here we are, Taylor's Valley. First time ever.
Oh, look at the work vehicles. I haven't been out here in a couple weeks, guys.
Let's go right first. Look here at the beautiful new fence up here in Taylor's Valley, guys. I don't know if you remember or not, but this fence here was plumb packed full of debris and whatnot. It was old wire fence before. They came and tore that down and got them a new fence up. They've clearly been up through here working. We just gonna go up here to where the trestle was, turn around and come back. We don't want to get a beat down put on us. I'll just throw her out in the front. What is that, guy? Looks like concrete. It's looking good up through there. They've obviously been getting some stuff cleaned up. I'm not going up through there, babe. They'll probably be mad at us for coming up this far, but I don't care. I do not care. I'm not going to go any further, but they're definitely getting some stuff done up here. Looks like they just covered up all that stuff, which it wasn't much, but you know.
Junk removing things, all their good stuff. We'll go check this out.
Down here in this lower section of Taylor's Valley right now, I was actually up here last week. It just never made it to the video. You can see they've got a lot of stuff up here to get the debris up and whatnot, and they have been a little bit further down through here now. I'm not going to go all the way down through there, but we'll go down here to where we battery died on me, guys. I'm down to my last battery at this point. That tells me this is probably going to be a pretty long video today. We're going to go down here where we usually go, and like I said, I know that they've been across this section down here now, but we're just going to go down here and get a little shot of it. Here we go, guys. They've got this area somewhat cleaned out, at least enough for their vehicles to get over through there. You can see they've got that old water line pushed over here. It is looking much better though. Not going to go any further down the trail right now just to avoid any controversy. But this is going to be where we end the video today. It's probably going to take me till 9 o'clock to edit this thing.
Probably.
But we'll be back next Saturday. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing next Saturday. I know the trout days is coming up, and I've got some plans on some other stuff. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. We'll be back next week. And, you know, as always, we love you.
Yes, we do love you. A lot. I miss you guys. Hope to see your real faces in real time. We have to do some kind of event. Get everybody together to meet each other. That would be cool.
You think I want to meet these crazy people?
Yes, I know you do. And we meet them all the time by accident. We love it. We love you guys, truly. since he's gonna walk and it's raining and I need to exercise. Love ya!